Drive Nova Scotia. This is episode 2. You join us now in scenic farmlands in the middle of East Hants, Nova Scotia. And we're receiving another challenge today from the producers. I'm going to unveil this. We're going to see what the challenge is as soon as my buddy Sean arrives with his old Ford there, and we'll see what's going on with the cars. Something a little different about this car. Now, excuse me if I'm mistaken. This doesn't look like a 97 Ford Escort to me.
Well, I put some new paint on it.
Oh.
And also a new car under the paint.
Hey, that might be it.
Yep.
So, what happened to the Ford?
Well, you remember that sound the Ford was making when we first started up last time?
Yeah, that made an enchanting noise.
Well, it kept making that noise the whole way home, and then it stopped making that noise when I got home, along with every other noise.
Oh.
So,
I see.
I managed to sell that for parts and roll the proceeds into this.
Oh. Well, I guess it's good of you to join the Subaru Club.
It is somewhat similar.
It's an Impreza, right?
Yes.
What year?
That is a 2003.
2003. That's only 5 years newer than mine.
It's brand new.
That's pretty much brand new, yeah. Holy cow. Guess what?
What do we got?
We have a challenge from the producers. Let's see what this challenge is. We have these cars. We're sort of stuck to the $700 budget on the purchases, you know, more or less. They don't cost a lot to swap cars around. Still a cheap car. Very cheap car. Let's see. Your cheap cars have survived this far. Well, okay, close enough. We're going to just go on faith. Let's pretend that he always had this one. Now, the producers have allowed you each a budget of $300 to improve your car. And we will meet again for some challenges. Improve. It just says improve. Does that mean like install a kegerator?
That would be an improvement.
Or rocket boosters?
Can you do a rocket booster for $300?
I don't. Yeah, probably not. $300 to improve. Well, let's go. See what we can do. Well. That is certainly different.
It is certainly a different color.
It is very much a different color. That's easy to notice right off the bat. Going from navy to brilliant white.
Yep.
So tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's rally ready, as you can tell by the decals.
Awesome.
The high performance alloy wheels.
Yes.
High performance red calipers.
That's
orange
good. Yeah,
calipers.
those are worth at least like 20 horsepower.
Yeah, well, they're not the full red for the 25. But
yeah, 20 horsepower is pretty good.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
Most of the work that was done on it is cosmetic.
Yeah.
Paint, wheels.
Given our budget,
stickers.
That's not a huge surprise.
Mechanically, pretty much the only thing I did was pull some options that didn't actually work. The air conditioning hadn't functioned in years. I pulled the condenser and compressor to save a little bit of weight.
Good.
The rear sway bar
Yep.
was the stock from the TS Impreza.
Yeah.
I pulled that and swapped it out for a junked one off of a WRX.
Ooh, nice.
That added a ton to its ability to actually go around corners without dragging the door handles.
That would.
That's pretty much all I did to it, other than the custom paint job.
That is a very custom paint job, I can tell.
Yep. Yeah, it's trim-clad white.
Yes.
It's otherwise known as rally white.
Exactly. Well, that sort of makes sense, I guess, because in Japan, white is like the performance version factory color for a lot of makes.
Which is what I was going for.
Yeah.
As you
like
can see also.
Honda does white GTRs or whatever they do, or not GTRs, Type S's.
Type S, yeah.
And I know there's white STIs and things. So, you know, that's sort of faithful to the make. Yeah.
If you can check the front and back, you will also see it's a little bit more rally heritage.
Oh.
It's now an STI.
Oh, yes. STI.
It is the Sharpie version of the STI.
Well, Sharpie's easier to afford than turbo conversions. Oh, it's very nice.
So,
Very nice.
don't you have a car?
Well, I do. Believe it or not, it made it here today. It's hiding. It's hiding. How about we go look for it?
Yes.
Well, we all know that the zombie apocalypse is impending. We don't know when, so we have to be prepared. What I've done is I've prepared a zombie-ready car. Alright, well, let me tell you what's going on here. First of all,
Green.
it is very green. It took several coats to get it near to the color I wanted because of some lapses in my own judgment when buying paint. These things happen. And then, by way of the glory of eBay, got a decal set for it so people know that I'm serious or mental, or seriously mental. The zombie outbreak response team, we got a survival kit inside, which is usually like a baseball bat, and that's it. And for mechanicals, got some matching paint on the wheels, not really mechanical. Bigger tires, got some big meat bag winter tires on her here. You may actually hear them rubbing the inner fender from time to time. That's totally normal.
That'll wear through before too long.
That'll wear something through and it'll be fine. And then inside here is a whole set of struts, whole suspension off of a Subaru Forester, the little SUV, that is based on this platform. So they sort of bolt up with some finagling. And the end result is almost 3 inches of suspension lift. That's some bigger tires. So it's pretty capable, you know. Zombie apocalypse, you might need to go over some curbs or through some ditches or something.
Over some people.
Over some zombies, whatever. And on the roof here, we've got a custom-made roof rack system and a Princess Auto on-sale safari basket. But yes, I also have installed a set of yellow LED hazard flashers. You know, if there is a zombie horde coming down the road and I need to block the road off for other survivors to know it's not safe, or if some other survivors need to follow me somewhere, something like that. We have some equipment for that. And actually made it under budget with all the tinkering and accessories, so pretty good. After the big reveal there, we headed through the wonderful rural roads of central Nova Scotia to our first challenge at the top secret testing facility, the Georgefield Waste Management Center. One thing we've agreed on that makes a car better is if you're not adding a lot of extra weight to it, because weight is the enemy of performance and economy and all that stuff. So, we're going to use this handy dandy weigh scale over here and see if we've ruined our cars too much by adding weight above and beyond the advertised curb weight for each model. And I believe I have to come in somewhere near 1250, was it? 1250 kilograms. And yours is
1400.
1400 kilograms, so we'll get them on the scales here and see how close we are, and we'll see if we get a point or not. So that looks like a win for the rally weapon.
That's one for me.
How did you come out there? 10 kilograms under?
10 kilograms under advertised curb weight.
That's not bad, and I managed the whole 40 kilograms over. let us continue.
Alright.
And off we go to our second challenge location, which, as far as I can tell, was somebody else's private road in some woods somewhere. But again, nice rural road, nice fall day, why not? So another thing that we have decided will make a car better, since they're both really the same starting platform, would be the more versatile as far as terrain and utility goes. So we've arranged a bit of an obstacle course here. You can see some pylon-y things over there and a few over here. And we're going to go up the little humpy hill that's down there, back down to the road. We're going to try to go up this hill and around this pylon, which is going to be a bit of an ask. And then back down onto the road. And we're not really going to time it because we don't want to write the cars off. But we're going to go, both of us in each car for each turn, and we're just going to see how they do. And you're going to see how they do.
You think both of us in one car is going to undo your lift?
Probably. Yeah. It's going to be a lowering kit in your car. So, Godspeed, everyone. We'll flip on the hazards. No, that's distracting. Let's not bother. Go to the start of the course. It's also the first day of rifle season for deer hunting, so we're hoping not to get shot. Alright, let me get rid of the weeds out of the cabbage here. And we will start by going up the little humpy hill. Oh yeah, yeah. The Brighton doesn't come with OMJ handles. You're on your own.
I'll find something to hold on to.
I'm gonna scoot down past this pylon. No hunters coming and drinking and stuff. Your car is totally in the way.
Well,
I'm just gonna line up this hill a little bit because I need all the luck we can get. Here we go.
nice.
Oh, trees. There's a few trees here.
Wheels rubbing.
A little bit of trees. Alright. Just for recreation, I'm gonna go down this part. Hanging off your seatbelt yet?
A little bit.
Oh. Alright.
That wasn't as terrifying as it could have been.
I call that a result.
Sure.
Let's try it with the rally beast. No problem.
Okay.
Alright, so now the rally beast, you actually have OMJ handles, which is
I
nice.
have one over here too, so when we go all the way over, I have
One
something to hold
back
on
here
to.
for me to get both sides. That's
Okay.
tight. Alright, let's see how we do. Basically the same car, but at stock ride height. Alright, here we go. This first corner is kind of silly. We've designed a poor course, I think. Oh, trees.
Fine.
Oh, there's trees. Don't tell Al Gore. Oh yeah, that's fine. Look at that. That's fine.
And on the flat, she's fine. And on the slight hills, it's fine. Now on this,
Oh, this hill is an ornery bugger. Oh God. I'm gonna square it up a little.
take a little bit of a different angle on that.
All right. Oh, she doesn't like that. Oh, yeah. Those noises are perfectly normal, everyone. Don't be alarmed.
So some holes dug here.
You're making some holes.
That's it.
That's all she wants?
That's the result.
Oh, well. I say admirable. Oh. Still admirable for a stock height economy car.
Isn't that mud flap?
Yeah, that's one of your mud flaps over there. You're further reducing your weight for performance reasons.
Hey, that's like another pound and a half gone.
Awesome. And finally, for our third challenge of the day, we went to lunch. So, here we are back at Curly Portables Pub and Grub. And we've done some filming, done some running around with the cars today. Had a good time. And what did we do today? We did the way off and the sort of off-road ability, weird surface versatility test.
The terror test.
The moon landing test. The moon buggy test. And we've come up here once again with 1 point each. So you managed to be under your curb weight by ganking your air conditioning.
Well, you know,
and not bolting a bunch of extraneous crap to your car. And I managed to be over my curb weight by bolting a bunch of extraneous crap to my car and bigger tires and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I've removed some of the key suspension components, but that didn't take much weight off.
No.
And so, you know, we have 2 more things to discuss. We have our fuel mileage, which is keeping with the low budgety aspect of our cars and our show in general. It's important to not ruin the mileage of the car too badly when we're doing our modifications. So you go first. What's your fuel mileage?
I calculated mine out. For that mileage we did today, I averaged around 8 liters per 100.
Yeah, that's really good for you. That's not so great for me, I'm afraid, because I'm up into the 9s there, almost 10.
Well, that's why I decided to take the air conditioning off this time.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, you lost the mileage last time by not getting heat stroke. It was kind of like cheating. But yeah, so I'm way up there. I have a lot more frontal area with the suspension lift and the big roof rack and stuff. So kind of expected that I would be burning some more fuel on that one. So certainly that's a win for you again. But there's one more matter, and you sort of mentioned it when we were doing our reveal earlier. It was budget. Now, we've had some hanky-panky here where you actually have an entirely different car.
Yeah, it's not the same car.
And we sort of covered that a little along the way. But we had a $300 budget for doing the improvement to make your car better. And I'm pretty much exactly on the $300 for mine. It's the struts and paint and stickers and rack and stuff like that.
Well,
you're not so much.
I am less good since almost 200 of that budget went into just upgrading from a car that didn't work to a car that does work.
It's a worthwhile upgrade, I think.
Yeah. Then there was a bit of a surprise when I took it to be inspected and it needed a new strut.
We love an inspection surprise.
That was another $100.
Yeah.
The sway bar was $70.
Yeah.
The paint stickers was only about $50 on mine because I did it with a roller.
Yeah.
So all that adds up to being over budget.
Yes.
Considerably.
That seems like you have gone a bit above and beyond the call of budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's okay. We're having fun. But what that does for today's venture is that gives us, I believe, 2 points apiece.
Mm-hmm.
We have you got your fuel mileage and your curb weight, and I got the weird rough surface versatility test, whatever you want to call that, and budget. So that puts us at a bit of an impasse here, a bit of a tie. So I think what we're going to do, instead of going back out and trying to film something in the freezing rain and misery of the outdoors, what we're going to do is throw it to you, the viewer. So you've seen the cars, and you've seen somewhat what they're capable of and what they look like and how we've tailored them to our tastes. And we would like you, the viewer, to write in the under what's it in YouTube there, your vote for which is the cooler car, the more improved car of the two. And after some amount of time, a month or something like that, we will cut another little video of results, and we will have a winner. And we really appreciate you taking a minute to do that, and we will see you when we get a result on Drive Nova Scotia.